Good morning, everybody. Today is day 18. Had an interesting night. As you can see, bundled up. Oops, sorry about that. My fingers are cold and I gotta cover up my glove. I gotta put my glove on better. Or my mitten tops, I should say. Alright. Again, day 118. Interesting weather last night. As you can see, we're bundled up because it got cold last night. We had pouring rain till about, big puddle. We had pouring rain till about midnight, at which time it's switched over to a fine snow, which the wind carried into our shelter and was getting us all wet. So about 4:45 we started packing up, and of course our food bags are frozen in the trees, so that was a chore to get those out. But I'll show you what we ended up with. This is the trail this morning. So we're hiking down to Burningtown Gap. We got a 9:30 shuttle, and we got to make about 3.5 miles in that time. Should be doable since we got on the trail. What time is it now? Oh, I don't know. My watch is all covered up with clothing. So, like I said, we're all bundled up. We're heading out. A lot of interesting situations. We had a crowded shelter. In the middle of the night, the guy who was hammocking had trouble with his hammock. So he came in the shelter. He laid on the dirt floor in front of the platform. Unfortunately, when I got up in the middle of the night, I kicked him. I'm sorry about that, but didn't know he was there. So everyone's having a miserable morning. It's enjoyable. It's just a little tough on the fingers. And because of that, I'm gonna shut down, put the phone away, at least for now, till the sun's fully up, so that I can get my fingers warm again. Right, I'll catch you further down the trail, further up the trail, down the trail. Daylight is rapidly approaching. We've been making pretty good progress. I don't have any concerns about being on time. We've been looking for tracks, for bear tracks in the new snow. All we found are mouse tracks. We're bundled up like a Himalayan expedition. You can probably hear the wind blowing. You can see the trees blowing, and you can see how overcast the sky is. Every once in a while, we get a little bluster of snow in the face. We're in our rain gear, our pack covers on. I only got to about 24 last night, 27. I don't know, I gotta check my thermometer. It's somewhere where I can't see it. Trail's a little soggy under the snow from all the rain. Boy, did it rain. So, I'm sorry my voice is muffled, but I have my buff across my face. Keep my face warm, as well as protect it from blowing snow crystals. We didn't have any real breakfast today. We wanted to make sure we got out. So we're just kind of munching on candy bars and snacks to give us some energy. Sorry. Between the slipperiness and a little difficult to see some of the obstructions in the trail under the snow. And since I'm carrying my trekking poles in my other hand, I don't have any extra support. Trail so far has been pretty nice. Rolling, slight uphills. We got this, I think that's our one big climb of the day. Right around this bend, I'll show it to you. We got to go over that mound right there. I believe it's about a 500-foot elevation gain, and then from there it should be down to the gap, if I remember correctly. Haven't really pulled the map out today. Looks like a campsite, and we're in Lick Log Gap. I don't know where it comes from. I don't know. But generally, off the AT, blue trails are side trails, and that leads probably to a camping area and water. So we're going to continue on with the 2x6 white blazes, which mark the Appalachian Trail. And we're going north, putting northbound footsteps to our southbound side. All right, folks, let me make this climb, and then I'll try to get back to you on top. Continuing on. There'll be another view up here, so I'll leave the camera filming. Just make out a couple mountains in the back. Alright, so we're coming down about a mile ago to get Burningtown Gap, but I'm heading northbound, so those are northbound tracks on my southbound side. Just so you know, I mean what I say. Snow's a little deeper here. Seems to be snowing more than it was earlier. It was a little crystally this morning. Now it's more flaky. Getting brighter. Sorry about the trying to get my gloves, my mitt tops back over my fingers. Oh, looks like it's going to come to a steep, slippery spot. Again, sorry about that. Let's see if I can do this without crashing. It's 8 a.m. We got a mile to go. Our shuttle is scheduled tentatively for 9:30. We're going to call when we get in the Gap. Hopefully we have service. So we're going to take the rest of this a little bit slow so we're not there too soon in case we got to wait. Even the rhodos are suffering. Look how wilted they are. Should all be downhill to the Gap. Oop, I said that word. That means tomorrow, when we get dropped off at the Gap, we gotta go up. So far, the only tracks we've seen in the snow are mouse tracks and bird tracks, and our footprints. But maybe the bears, the coyotes, the foxes decided to hunker down last night like we did, which would put them at least as intelligent as me, but they're probably more so. That's why they're not out this early, leaving tracks in the snow like I am. Beautiful area. Some nice, good sized trees growing here. A little less hoarfrost on the trees. I tried to get a video of hoarfrost, but I couldn't get it close enough. There's not a whole lot. It's barely a little more than an eighth of an inch, between an eighth and a quarter and where we saw it. I do have a photo, which will drop into today's video. Hoarfrost is a frost that grows by direct ice formation from moisture in the air rather than from a liquid. And sometimes it can be pretty dramatic, but I don't think we have that situation that gets it, but that gets long, significant hoarfrost. But there was some maybe quarter-inch stuff, which I should show you. All right, my pinky is freezing because I got my glove mitten tops folded back while I hold the camera. So I'm going to close up here and I'll bring you some video as we get closer to the Gap. We're at Burningtown Gap. We're an hour, sorry about that, put my gloves on again. We're at Burningtown Gap. We just came out from here. And I guess it's a little parking area for trails. We called Maggie at the Nantahala Mtn Lodge. She said she'll be here in about 15-20 minutes because of the snow. So otherwise it'd been sooner. We are going to probably walk down the road just to keep moving as soon as we're geared up. And I'll bring you more video from the lodge. Here at Nantahala Mtn Lodge, this is the common room. Sorry, I thought someone was coming out. There's a common room for all the people in this section. The kitchen, It's one room, I believe, is twin beds. Communal bathroom, very nice. Very spacious. There's another room. And another room with 2 beds. Very nice. Warm. They picked us up at Burningtown Gap in a snowstorm. So it's very nice. They provide breakfast. They have an assortment of foods and drinks that you can buy, reasonably priced. Not a large assortment. Coffee and tea is complimentary. And then a little snack bar / resupply to get you on. Which is fine because we got the knock coming up and that'll be a big resupply there. I'll let you know at the end how I liked it. So far, it's very nice. Slow Wi-Fi though.